Right. Hello, everyone. It's Zach here, your local real estate agent extraordinaire. And I have an extraordinary, unusual house to show you right today. I'm going to whisk you back to 1940. This was during World War II. And let me tell you, this house has not changed almost one bit. So the amazing thing about this street itself, it's in Roseville, right? I love Roseville. It's a one-way street as well. The roads are really wide. The houses are all very, very much individual. The house next door is beautiful. But let's have a little look at this house. And I'm showing this house because I've got a client that's interested in buying it at the moment. But it's priced at 400,000. Now, when we look at houses, we look at, price per square foot and that sort of thing. The average in Roseville is about 330. Now, just the overall look at this house it's a bit dated. But I mean, so look at this here, this section here. I mean, that's very interesting, the way it's got that huge gap. I don't know if that's for pets to get in and out of the house, but it might be something like that. This is the little torch outside that is adjustable, just to let you know. Now, one of the cool things I like about this house is, before we go in, let me show you this. This window, the style of this window is it's a metal window, single pane window. It's not very efficient, let's just say that, but it does remind me of my old windows when I was at school in England. So that's interesting. Now, the floor. So just to let you know that there's a thing on Reddit. And it's called the flooring lottery. I highly recommend you look at it because people buy these homes and they look at the flooring. They pull the carpet out and they're like, did I win the flooring lottery or not? Well, you would have won the flooring lottery with this, because this is it's solid wood throughout. This is just huge, enormous value. I mean, you've got some pet hair there. You'd have so much fun sanding that little bad boy. But, the house itself, 1940s. Now, I mean, you've got these wonderful architectural cracks coming across the whole thing. This is an updated air conditioning unit, which will probably just get this space warm, and that's about it, or cool. I think it did have a central heating area at one point, but honestly, I'm not sure anything works in here. The key did. That's one good thing. Little breakfast nook here. Okay, this little design here, this is adorable. This is built in, that they used to have all the sort of silverware in and whatnot. Love that. And that's, again, synonymous with houses built in the 1940s. I mean, honestly, the flooring is stunning, but everything else is pretty interesting, to say the least. The other thing about it, the pictures online are a little bit catfishy because it doesn't look this grey. I mean, I'm not sure they smoked in it, but I'm guarantee you, in 50 years, 60 years, someone smoked in it. Now, if we come through here, this is again, bathroom's very interesting. It looks like they've started the demo work for you, so you won't need. I mean, you just have to carry it on. But again, it's all tiled. You've got these little slatted windows there, which is always interesting. The pedestal sink comes with a couple of little hairline cracks, which is always quite nice to stare at when you're washing your hands. If you've got OCD like me, it's a little bit annoying. But again, this they've already taken the light out so you can fit your brand new one. But again, it just needs a light sanding, not too much plaster has been removed from that section, but overall relatively interesting. The windows are quite small because typically they're smaller sort of window apertures, as you could say. It looks like they've got a light that's ready to go. But again, shag pile carpets, synonymous with this decade. But yeah, I mean, it's got an interesting sort of hue to the walls. I would say it looks grey, but I'm not entirely sure. There is a little bit of plaster peeling off of here, but there's nothing that a little slap of plaster's paint or something will fix. So I wouldn't worry terribly much about that. And then you've got this nice little crack stretching all the way across the top of the window lintel, which is, again, Very interesting. I'm not sure this black mold is existing, but I think it might have been there at some point for some length of time with a little bit of damp. But again, you know, you get what you pay for. Okay, let's just go through here. At least I started sanding this front door. This is nice. This is like a little, I love this area genuinely because of the wood paneling. Again, it's called knotty pine, I think is the, I'm not actually going down there, but there is a basement down there. Yes, again, actually, can you just, oh my God. I'm going to go down. Okay, this is interesting. Woohoo! Please be careful. Okay, we made it to the basement. We're still alive, and there's nothing in here that's bigger than us that's going to eat me. So, interesting thing about basements is in the 1940s, 50s, some 60s, in old parts of Roseville and other areas, they do build basements. They don't build basements anymore because they typically would flood, and you'd have a pump. See in the corner, this is where the pump is. So if that fails, then the house itself gets flooded. I've actually seen it where I looked at a house once, and literally the water was up to the bottom of the window. I mean the stairs. But no, it's amazing. It's very cool. And you've got like little storage areas. I mean, look, this is where it looks like rats were chewing and storing foam for themselves at a later date. You've got the water heater down here. But yeah, let's get the hell out of here and go upstairs. But the other thing is, underneath the floorboards, there's no insulation. So that's another really good way of insulating the space, is putting insulation underneath the trusses on the floor. So we'll shut that door. Shut that door. We'll come through to the kitchen. Again, this is all, you know, vintage vinyl, we can call it, with vintage tiling here. I think that was a space for the fridge. These are original cupboards, very original. The depth of them is hilarious. It's like you can hardly get anything in there. This is not a house that you would shop at Costco in, that's for sure. But the great thing is, looks like a relatively new oven, so at least you'll be able to have hot food. But yeah, so this sort of goes full circle. So I almost hit my head. I hope you really thoroughly enjoyed looking at a house that's going to cost you more money than what it is when you originally buy it, definitely. But I like it, but it's just a lot. So yeah, okay, I'm going to take you outside. So we're going to leave the little wood box, and then we're going to go down these rather deep steps. Okay, I'm going to take this. And then, so this has got a single door garage. On the right hand side, you could see that there was some sort of structure there, but it was probably safer to remove it than it was to keep it there. I just want to show you the actual outbuilding. Again, it's really, really cool in the sense that it could be cool. But as we look, so the weird thing about the back of the house is it doesn't have a back door at the back, which is what we typically expect over here, but it's got it on the side. That's your crawl space. There's a shed. But over here, this is really interesting. Look at that. They've already removed the stairs so you can build your own there, which is always quite nice. But unfortunately, we can't get up there until we've built some stairs. So there might be an element of immediate investment that's needed. But that doesn't surprise me with this house. And then on the back, we've just got, the other thing that's kind of fun about it is that you can actually put your own roof on it, because the roof that it has at the moment looks like it has holes in it, which is not really doing the job of what a roof is supposed to do. But yes, it's all a bit of a risk, I would say. So there is an upstairs to this, but I'm definitely not crawling up there. And then behind us here, you've got a little chicken coop. So the actual property line goes to the white fence, not just the chain link fence there. And that's a little chicken's coop. Yeah. Okay, guys, I think that's about it. Hopefully you've been as shocked as I have looking through this house at 400,000. But yes, I suppose in America everything's negotiable. So have a lovely weekend. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.